Okay. I got 5 on it. Grab your 40, let's get keyed, cause I got 5 on it. Messing with that endo weed, cause I got 5 on it. It's got me stuck and I'm told back, cause I got 5 on it. Partner, let's go half on the sack. Mic drop.
That was in your own
Did you want to like
words,
slow down? What are you bothered by?
Interesting. That was very interesting.
That's so, it's so funny when bitches are haters that you're doing this because you're a hater. Because I had the song playing. Well, you just sounded like ass last week. I had the song playing in my head. I was on tune. I didn't sound like the nigga singing it, but like I very much sounded close, similar.
You can believe that, and I'll let you believe that. It's okay. It's okay.
I do believe it because it's the truth.
It's okay to be delusional.
Oh, okay. I'm the delulu one. Okay.
Well, welcome to another episode of Shade and Lemonade, everyone. Or I guess whoever still listens, because we only got one play on the last episode, which I thought was really good. We have
no listeners.
Like
this is my thing. Is it because y'all are anti-black? Is it because y'all are anti-gay?
Or
is it because y'all are anti? What is it?
Or maybe, just maybe, we're bad.
Excuse me?
Or maybe it's just not a good show.
Bitch, have you looked at the likes on my TikTok videos?
No, the TikTok videos are amazing. I love them. But maybe when people go to Spotify, they start listening to us and they're like, oh, they're kind of annoying. I would probably kill myself if someone told me that.
This is the thing. I think I figured it out. I'm gonna start tagging all the videos Black TikTok, and then it'll bring in the niggas. It'll do it.
We got most of the niggas in the last one. With the blackening. That one has like 5,000 views already.
I thought you were about to say listeners. I was like, what?
No.
We don't have any listeners?
No, we got one listen on the blackening, and I think that was you. And then we got one listener on the Dear White People episode so far. And is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going great.
It's
going great.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
It took the Lord 7 days to build the world. Like, shit takes time.
Exactly. Shit takes time. And that's okay. I'm having fun. I don't give a fuck.
I'm having a good ass time.
Well, let's get to our check-in. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, bitch, because I'm going to see Beyonce! I'm going to see a queen of Kanye. We got Beyonce. Oh my God. Is that reverb? What the fuck?
I was moving the mic.
Bitches. Y'all. Oh, okay. We got tickets to see the queen. We are in the 300s. If you see us in the 300s, be like, hey, there's some Shady Lemonade. Bitches will be like, hey, that's
we have to get our outfits together, Maya. I'm
literally making myself a cowboy hat.
You're making the cowboy hat?
It's just
I'm gonna make a sash. I don't think I'll make the cowboy hat.
Well, okay, fun.
Wait,
like what is it gonna say?
Let's do this. You make the cowboy hats, I make the sashes.
Nigga, I'm going to crochet myself a cowboy hat.
You're crocheting a cowboy hat?
How else would I fucking make it? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
What did you think I was gonna do? Paper mache that bitch?
Yes.
So I don't know if I can make one, let alone two. So scrap that idea.
Oh wow. So you hate me? Is that's what I'm hearing?
I think you deserve better than whatever the fuck is.
You might get put in the VIP section for that shit, because remember in Renaissance, they were pulling people out of the crowd that looked really good, like their outfits were tea, and putting them in VIP. Girl, that's what I want to happen to us. And it probably won't.
The thing. My outfit is not gonna be tea. Like, I don't even know, because like I need to find a color palette first.
Right.
I saw some bitches say it's gonna be gold. I'm just like, is that what she do? I was thinking white.
Said that dumb shit.
Maybe she do it because she released her perfume, and it's gold, and bitch is like, the color is gold.
We're not doing gold.
I'm like, I was thinking white.
I don't know who
bitch,
the fuck.
I red, white, and blue.
You can do gold if you want to, sister.
Shit.
You can be loud and wrong in the stadium. That's fine. But the rest of us will be doing white. Last time it was silver. This time it's white. And I don't know what the fuck it's going to be the third time. I'm thinking it's going to be like black or red because we're getting a rock album for the third act, I fear.
Oh my God.
It's either rock or gospel. It's one of those two. And
it's not going to be a gospel album.
I want it to be gospel so bad, Maya. You don't understand.
Beyonce is not making a gospel album. I mean, she would eat it up, but she's not making a gospel album.
I know she's not. She's making a rock album next. And then bitches gonna be in a tizzy about that, just like they were in a tizzy about this fucking country
of course.
shit.
Oh, they gonna be in a big ass tizzy.
Mad. They mad about everything.
What did Beyonce say? Monday they hate me, Tuesday they on my dick. Like,
yeah, everybody was on her goddamn dick in these goddamn ticket sales. Y'all, all you white bitches were talking about Beyonce's overrated, Beyonce's this, Beyonce's that. We don't even like country. All of a sudden, when we logged into Ticketmaster, we see 15,000 in the goddamn queue. For what and for why? I thought you bitches hated her.
The bitch that started the Beyonce propaganda bullshit. Do you remember her?
No. What?
On TikTok?
No.
Like I think she's biracial, and somebody in response said to her, if the first teat you sucked on was that of the oppressor. And I remember being like, oh shit, because I'm white. But apparently that bitch got tickets. And everybody's like,
come on, like
you was just talking shit. Now you got front row.
I hate bitches like you. I hate y'all so much. And I swear, if I see anybody that I saw on TikTok talking mad fucking shit, if I hear anyone, if I don't see you bitches singing every single song that she pulls out of every crevice, you bitches don't deserve to be there because I know the
whole album. Like, if you don't know if you've only sat through it once, you're not, if it wasn't on your Spotify Wrapped, if it wasn't in your top 5 songs, like, why are you here? Why? I thought everybody hated country Beyonce. I thought y'all hated that horse. Look at that. Y'all didn't want to look at the horse.
She said,
okay, so leave it for us.
Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. And you know what you did? You looked at the lily white bitches in the Grammys. That's what you did. You wasn't looking at no goddamn horse. Fuck you, hoes.
Y'all bitches was so mad. This is her worst album. Okay, then stop. Why are you at the concert? Why did I see this one girl got 5 tickets?
5?
Like 5 different shows.
That's 5,000.
Like, why are you going to 5 different shows? I hate you. I remember when the Super Bowl was up there, I saw somebody was going around asking people how much they paid from Super Bowl tickets. This one nigga decked out in MAGA gear said he paid $30,000.
$30,000 to watch people hit each other? That's crazy.
But no, how you doing?
Truly, honestly, out of the two of us, I was the pessimistic one because I honestly did not think we were going to get these tickets. I'm wholeheartedly like, we are not getting these tickets. At all.
That's so insane. Like, granted, my shit wavered here and there, but I had Beyonce. I started my mornings off with Beyonce. I had Beyonce playing while I was waiting in the queue.
You're lucky I was off this Friday because if I wasn't off this Friday, we wouldn't have got tickets.
If you weren't off, I would have had somebody else do it.
Damn.
Hell, I don't think I could have did it at my hair appointment, but I would have figured some shit out.
I know yo girl that was doing the hair appointment was just listening to us on the phone like, these bitches are crazy.
No, for real. She didn't even like Cowboy Carter. And I was like, girl, calm down. Not too much.
You know what? Okay. When a black person says they don't like Cowboy Carter, is because they don't like country, which, whatever.
That's
fine.
Literally all it is. She said her whole family was like Southern or whatever, and she just ain't in it. I'm just like, it's whatever. I feel like not speaking on her specifically, I feel like it is a knee-jerk reaction to hate country.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's like one of the top genres or anything like that, and niggas should love it. But I remember this girl in high school, it's like she said she listened to country. She was like, not a lot though, not a lot. There was a white girl, and I was like, why are you trying to defend yourself? Like, nobody even said anything, but she immediately had to find a way to defend herself to say she only listened to a few artists. I'm like, girl, there's nothing wrong with listening to country. Like, niggas out here are proudly saying they listen to that screaming music. They be raving.
Yeah, like
so if they not ashamed, why? Not that they should be, but if they not ashamed, why the hell are you ashamed?
So country is just the evolution of country has, and when I mean evolution, I mean that loosely. Like country has gone from this thing that's full of like metaphors and double entendres, and it's like it was a work of art back in the day, and now it's about trucks, girls, and beer. And try to fight me on that. Try to.
It's about family. I say trucks, girls, beer, family, cheating.
I have not heard.
Did I say sex? Did we say sex?
A recent
Beans.
I haven't heard a recent country song that was not about those three things. Actually, scratch that. I've heard one country song that was not about those three things, and it was from like a gay country singer that's very vulgar. Oh my god.
Is that the dude that's talking about bouncing on?
He's bouncing on my booty cheeks. I love the way he raps.
That one.
Yes, that one.
There was this country song. I love this one. Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart. Fuck your friends for tearing us apart. Fuck your dog. Comes home. It's called Fuck You, Bitch. I hope you wind up alone. But no, like dog. I think if you want good country, you have to go. Not to say mainstream white people ain't hidden, because there are a few like more mainstream artists. I got a Yeehaw playlist, y'all. I got a Yeehaw playlist. Granted, let me pull it up.
Wow.
It ain't got that many songs in it. Most of the songs on it are from Cowboy Carter. Like I literally added Cowboy Carter to my Yeehaw playlist.
I would like to think that when you made the Yeehaw playlist, there were like 4 or 5 songs on it, and then when Cowboy Carter came out, that was the rest of the album.
33 songs on my Yeehaw playlist that aren't Beyonce.
Okay, period.
I just think you have to find the like niggas aren't mainstream country artists. You got to find the niggas. You got to find the women. You got find the non-white people. No offense to the white people, because most of my Yeehaw is probably white. Well, not most of it. Most of it's Beyonce. But after Beyonce, it's just white people, you know?
I don't have a Yeehaw playlist. I probably never will.
You should.
No. I still hate country. It's just Beyonce made a good country album, so...
Do you hate country though? Like, do you actually hate country?
There are a few country songs that, like, if I listen to it and I like it, then I'll put it on my playlist, because that's like the ocean's frozen over. Like, I don't know. It's the end of the world when I listen to a country song and I actually fucking like it. But so I don't hate country. It's just like a lot of the country songs that I've heard are the same over and over again, and that's not me trying to be mean or anything. It's just. It's the same shit over and over and over again, and it's getting repetitive as fuck, and I hate it.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. A lot of, like I said, a lot of mainstream shit. A lot of it's like they got a bingo card of shit they gotta say or something, and they hit it.
But we're not talking about country music today. We're not talking about. Even though we should probably talk about black country artists at some point, we're not here to talk about country music. We're here to talk.
How we gonna talk about black country artists when you don't listen to country?
I will do my fucking research.
I know like 3 black country artists, and one of them is Beyonce. 5, and one of them is Beyonce. 6, and one of them is Beyonce.
Keep going.
That's it.
We're here.
Number 6 was Lil Nas X. We still count him.
I don't even count him as country anymore.
Oh my god, then it's back to 5.
We're here to talk about movies, specifically Jordan Peele movies.
Nigga came in and everybody's like, oh, he's changing the game.
This motherfucker, the origins from him are crazy. Like, he started on was it Comedy Central? Key and Peele?
Yeah.
He started on that. And he went from that to making some of the best movies I have ever seen. Some of the best horror movies I have ever seen.
Okay.
Some of the best horror movies I've ever seen. Still, some of the best movies. I think Get Out is a classic. Get Out is a classic.
I'm not saying they're bad movies, but like some of the best movies you've ever seen.
Yes.
Like, have you seen Stardust, nigga? The fuck?
I haven't seen Stardust, no.
Well, you would probably hate it. You don't like Love.
I don't like Love. I actually hate it.
Oh, you do. Even though you got a white
It's
man
so
and y'all
weird.
went to a cute little dinner yesterday, and I was
Girl, we went
at
out to
home by
dinner
myself.
today.
But okay. Yeah, no, actually, rich bitch dinner 2 days in a row. When you said that, I was like, okay, somebody got money.
We ain't got money like that.
We in 2 different tax brackets.
But back to Jordan Peele's movies. The 3 movies that we're going to be talking about were produced by him solely. Not solely, like he's had other people work on it, but like these are accredited to him. So we're going to be talking about Nope, Get Out, and Us in that order, because that's the order personally that I think is like from his worst movie to his best movie.
Oh, damn.
And I'm not saying that Nope is bad. I'm just saying that I didn't like it as much as Get Out and Us. I think Us is perfection. Like, I love it so much.
No, Us is fucking
Lupita
amazing.
Nyong'o did her big one for that.
She did.
But Nope is just lackluster compared to those 2.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, horror isn't my genre. So, like, point blank period. That's something we should know. So when I'm not analyzing, but as I talk about these things, that is something to be aware of. But I got it pulled up right now because I've seen Us and I've seen Get Out. But when Deshaun was like, "Oh, let's talk about Jordan Peele," when we got to watch all 3 movies, I'm like, okay, I haven't seen Nope. So I had a week and some change to watch it. I dragged that shit out until today. It's a 2-hour, 2-minute, and 40-second movie. I got 25 minutes and 54 seconds in before I had to call it quits. Oh my God, I called it quits, y'all. I'm sorry. I was just bored. Like, Keke Palmer, Daniel Kaluuya, that one guy from, I don't know his name, but the guy from The Walking Dead, they were great because they're the only and Keith David. They're the only actors I saw because, again, only 25 minutes in. They were great, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't intrigued. And so I had to clock out. But I would agree with the assessment of like it going Us, Get Out, then Nope, because Us was just fucking top tier. But Nope, I watched a synopsis, not a recap or whatever fuck, and I'm still just bored. Like it's just one of those movies where it's like, what was the point? Like, does that? Mm-hmm. Do you feel that way? Like, I was just like, what's the point of any of this?
Before we get too much into Nope, I want to just read the synopsis or read the basic description that I wrote, or that I got off of IMDb, I should say.
Not you lying saying you wrote shit.
I'm not lying. I'm just okay. After random objects falling from the sky result in the death of their father, ranch-owning siblings OJ and Emerald Hayward attempt to capture video evidence of an unidentified flying object, while the owner of a nearby theme park tries to profit from the mysterious outwardly phenomenon. So,
mysterious who phenomenon?
Otherworldly. So the whole purpose of this movie, it's trying to dive into America's need for like drama and spectacle and trying to make money off of said spectacle. Like, this is a dangerous thing that they're trying to profit off of. And when I'm talking about I'm talking about
Stephen Ewing.
Thank you, Stephen Ewing. He's trying to profit off of the alien named Jean Jacket. He's trying to profit off of the alien by showing it to a bunch of people and selling tickets to the shows and like feeding horses to it. And this is because he himself cannot move past the trauma of his childhood when he was on a TV show as a kid. Because in the TV show that he was in as a kid, the chimpanzee that was like in the TV show attacked a bunch of people and like I think killed. Did the chimpanzee kill anyone, or were they just maimed? Yes. Okay, I think the chimpanzee killed like 1 or 2 people, but the chimpanzee killed people. And since then he's been writing on that event.
Fame.
Yeah, that fame, I guess.
Pause. There is a shot because he was a little boy when that happened. There's a shot of him hiding. It was like one of those live studio audience type shows. And there was a shot of him as the little boy hiding under the table. And the monkey like just went berserk. And then now the monkey's looking around. And there was like I assume she was dead. I don't know if she was dead or if she was the girl whose like face he fucked up. But like this girl.
It was the girl.
Okay, so she was laying there just like immobile. And the monkey's hitting her, I guess, trying to get her to play or whatever the fuck. And she obviously can't because she's like dying or like half dead or whatever. And so the monkey like sees Steven's character under the table and he goes to fist bump him. But like the monkey's fist is covered in blood. It is literally fucking dripping. And you see Steven's like the young version of Steven, like scared or whatever the fuck, but he's like about to fist bump the monkey. And I don't know, like that was just, I was like, oh shit, that's a wild ass shot right there. Like that's the one I could say that positively about this movie. That was a good ass shot. It was
a very good shot. One thing that Jordan Peele does perfectly is like the cinematography. Oh my god, out of this fucking world. Is just so fucking good. Like a fact that I know you don't know about Nope is that it was actually shot in the day. Like everything, even the night shots were shot in the day.
How do you do that?
I have no clue. I think they just like dimmed it in post-production or whatever to make it look like night.
I guess you could play around with the coloring.
Yeah, so that's what they did. And it's because night shots are so hard to get. So like people are actually able to see the action that's going on. And I think some people who need to take notes from this are the people from Game of Thrones.
I think you was gonna bring up the dusty bitches.
Season 8, it had that fight in the dark
as hell,
and I couldn't see jack shit. Jack fucking shit. And I will never forgive them for that and the other awful things that they have done, but we're not here to talk about that yet. We're going to be talking about that later at some point, one day. But so that's what's happening with Stephen Yeun. Is that his name?
You or Ewan, one of the two.
Stephen Yeun, I think. That's what's happening with his character. And while that's going on, Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer, OJ, and Emerald are trying to keep their own business afloat because his dad...
Aren't they also trying to get footage of the alien to profit off of it?
That's what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. But they're not doing a good job because their dad basically ran everything, and they rent horses out to different shoots and everything, and their dad was really good at it. But OJ has social anxiety and he can't talk to people like his dad did. So it's kind of like running into the ground. So OJ keeps having to sell these horses. And he's like, I'm just going to have
Stephen Yeun.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to sell the ranch because I can't run this alone. But then they see the UFO jean jacket and they themselves try to capture footage of it so they can make money off of it too. It's just basically symbolism of the human need for spectacle, I guess. Which is probably...
I guess you could...
I was going to say, which is probably why it fell flat with some people, i.e. me. I just didn't give a fuck.
I mean, I think there are, in the 25 minutes I watched, I think there are, like, for example, there's a scene where Daniel Kaluuya brings the horse to set, and he's telling them that they can't do certain things. Like, for example, these bitches want to stand behind the horse, and he keeps saying you can't stand behind the fucking horse.
Because it'll kick you.
And you can't do this, and you can't do that. And then they do everything he said, don't fucking do, and it sets the horse off. And they're like, okay, actually, we're just going to send you home for the day. And, like, I'm sure this was intentional, but, like, you could say how that is kind of just, like, showing how niggas don't actually care about things. Like, they just want to make money off shit. They don't actually care about anything. Like these actors, like, for example, think about Disney or Nickelodeon. Those are the more recent documentaries that just came out about how they push these child actors to the brim or past the brim, past their breaking points. Like Demi Lovato, that girl was suffering. Didn't know that till granted I didn't watch the whole documentary. but I watched some of it.
You didn't know that till the
and
documentary?
That girl was suffering. Well, I didn't know the specifics. I knew she was off the drug. There was her. I remember a scene from the documentary of her mom talking about how like they were going from like place to place and they were on these planes or whatever. And Demi hadn't slept in like an insane amount of hours. And she's just like crying and she's just like, I just need to sleep or some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing, so it probably didn't exactly happen like that. But like niggas didn't care. They needed her on stage or whatever the fuck. And her mom's like, please just like give her X amount of time or whatever. And like it's kind of crazy to me. And like, because you say that you care about something or you care about whether you care about the story or you care about the actors, like you say you care about the shit and you want to do this justice. Like we mentioned Game of Thrones. One of the things that is well known about Game of Thrones is they didn't have an intimacy coordinator on set. So after Emilia Clarke would do these butt-ass naked scenes, she'd be left standing butt-ass naked in front of everybody. And Jason Momoa had to be like, get this motherfucker, get her a towel. Like, what the fuck? Get her a robe. What's going on with you bitches? It's just like, but at the same time, those same people conducting those scenes will get on the After Game of Thrones show talking about how women empowerment and how strong these female characters are. And like, just like, you don't actually care about women empowerment or your characters or your actors or actresses. And so like, I do think that I will take that from the, like that commentary from the movie in the sense of like, all we want to do, like we as in like wider society, is just like you said, we just want to make money off shit, but we don't actually want to care for the shit we're taking money off of. Like we want to drain these bitches dry and then move on to the next and drain that bitch dry and keep going and keep going and keep going.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what the movie's about. So you got it in 25 minutes.
So what you're telling me is I didn't even need to watch the whole thing. What's his name? I was about to say Jason Momoa. Jordan Peele just made 2 hours of blah.
No.
He could have just did it in 25 minutes.
There were interesting things about the movie that like you didn't get to see. Like you didn't get to see that cat from Euphoria was in the movie.
Oh my gosh, she was?
Yeah, she was. She wasn't a main character. She was in there for like 10 minutes at most, but she was in it.
That nigga that was at the movie store looks like the nigga from Euphoria.
I know. I thought he was fine.
Oh, so you think the nigga from Euphoria is fine?
I fucking hate Dominic Fike with every fiber of my goddamn being. I'm still mad about the 5-minute EP where we could have been seeing Cassie get her ass beat the whole damn time.
Well, that nigga's gonna be in season 3.
Fuck Sam. Fuck Drake. Fuck everybody that has to do with Euphoria except for the actors and actresses and except for
Drake.
Yeah, fuck Drake.
Drake.
There are some things that you miss in the movie that I feel like you should have watched. Like you missed.
There was definitely things I missed. I mean, like I didn't even watch half
the whole
movie.
part where the guy from Walking Dead, I keep forgetting his name.
Steven Yeun.
Yes, he does a show and tries to show everybody Jean Jacket, but then he ends up basically committing mass murder because Jean Jacket ends up eating everyone in the audience.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
they did say
you
that.
Missed that. You missed that. And then right after Jean Jacket has a fucking buffet, Jean Jacket goes over the house, like the Hayward house, that big ass house that they have, and rains guts and blood on top of the fucking house.
I saw that. That was weird. Yeah. It was like blood all on the stairs and shit.
Yeah,
I
loved
like,
it. It was such. It was such a good movie. That was like one of my favorite parts.
It was such a good movie, but it's your number. It's the worst one.
It's the worst out of it's the worst out of 3 really good movies, which is I like. If I had to rank the movie, I guess we can rank the movie now. If I had to rank the movie, I give it like a 7 or 8.
I would give it.
You watched 25 minutes of it, so I don't even know if you can.
2.
Girl,
I mean that 25 minutes. I was bored.
You watched 25 minutes of it, so that don't count.
This is my thing. I don't care. Like I do, but also I don't.
Okay, so since
there are enough niggas that liked it, that means I don't have to like it.
And just like a nigga not supporting black businesses. Just because you think
my
enough
thing
of
about black
enough
businesses.
other people
Y'all
are supporting
bitches
black
think
businesses.
you can serve me mediocre dog shit, and then ask me to pay exuberant prices.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
I'm so granted there are some black people that own businesses that are bullshit, but that's just because they're people, not because they're black.
Lamb chops, lobster, and like half a filet mignon, and charges $60 each for each course, and think that we're gonna like that shit. Like everything's burnt to a fucking
You don't
crisp.
like Plates by Patricia? Oh. Like, calm down.
But not you called out Plates by Patricia. Who the fuck is Patricia?
No, it's just a joke.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I don't know who the fuck you calling out. Yeah, but you're definitely calling out the bitches on Facebook that are selling plates for $69.99, and you open the shit, and it's girl.
I love it so much.
They'd be like, the plate's $70. You open up the plate, it's a scoop of macaroni and cheese, some greens with a shriveled up bone from a ham hock, and a piece of chicken. One piece of chicken.
Let's be honest, nobody should be like legally. I mean, it probably is illegal. Like you shouldn't be allowed to.
It is illegal.
It's like you're not doing the proper.
I knew someone who sold plates, and I was like, why the fuck are you selling plates out of your house? My mom told me I should sell plates. I was like, Mama, the one thing I won't ever do.
You could sell plates.
I'm not selling plates. Hell no. Hell no. I could.
There's this idea that if you're good at something, you have to make money off of it, and let's get away from that.
Right.
But going back to Nope, Keke Palmer was cursing, and I was like, "Oh shit!" She said fuck, and I was like, and I'm like, "Oh, she looks so good.
She looks
fucking amazing." Why was nigga named OJ?
Otis Jr.
I know his name. I said, why was he named OJ?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know the symbolism behind that.
Okay, you could have just said that. Damn.
But I guess we're done talking about Nope, which.
Oh damn! The movie was so good. Got an 8 out of 10, but you barely had a damn thing to say.
Like I said, we have 3 movies to get through. Like I'm trying to move fast.
But like you barely spoke on Nope.
Who watched 25 minutes of it again? So keep it cute and keep it mute.
I have more to say than you.
And keep it mute over there. Keep it cute and keep it mute.
Thank you
so much for your input. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the next movie we got in rotation is Get Out,
which I have a lot more to say about.
2017. Oh, you do?
Yeah, fuck you. But you can go ahead and read
this was everybody's.
You can go ahead and read
I'll read the little thingamabobber.
Yeah.
Chris and his girlfriend Rose go upstate to visit her parents for the weekend. At first, Chris reads the family's overly accommodating behavior as nervous attempts to deal with their daughter's interracial relationship. But as the weekend progresses, a series of increasingly disturbing discoveries lead him to a truth that he never could have imagined.
So yeah, that's Get Out. That's all we really had to say about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, bitch, I'm done with you. This is actually like on a more like not insane note. This is one of my fears with dating interracially. Because like I'm scared of social interaction in general. Like meeting people, I like being connected to someone and meeting someone I don't know that's connected to them scares the shit out of me. Like when I think about my future wedding, hopefully I get married one day, I think about all these niggas interacting that I've never interacted before, and it like scares the shit out of me. And so, but they're just adding on the fact of just like possible racial discrimination. I'm just like, oh, this is so scary. So like, I do appreciate that about this movie because I'm like, this is all my fears put on the big screen. Granted, he does go a little far because I don't think niggas is gonna like take my brain or some shit or take my body. Not my brain, but
I feel like this is a valid fear that a lot of black people have. Like I had it recently. Well, not this to this extent, but I had it recently because I'm, as my co-host has said multiple times, I'm dating a white man. And but I wasn't dumb about it when I went because I was sending everybody my location. Like they knew where I was 24/7 because I was in rural Iowa. I didn't want to get caught up. Like I was not about to be Thanksgiving dinner. That wasn't about to fucking happen. So it is a genuine fear that a lot of black people have. And I know to this day, Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya. Fuck. God damn it. What is wrong with my computer? That bitch.
I love his name, by the way. It's so pretty.
It's so gorgeous. He is so gorgeous. Chris Washington.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure he is not dating any more white people. Not a single person.
You know, there are some niggas that will be done the dirtiest they ever been did in their life by a white woman and will turn around and go right to the next snow bunny. They said, if it ain't snowing, I ain't going. But I'm like, hey, to each his own.
In the words of Dr. Umar, you have been snow bunny. My brother,
you cannot bring your white wife. But no.
Get out.
I think there, and then on the flip side, I think there is something especially sinister about knowing who your family is and bringing your Black or other person of color partner to them without telling them. Granted, if I'm dating a non, because this applies to not just white people, it applies to non-Black people because anti-Blackness is global for whatever fucking reason. If I'm dating a non-Black person and they tell me that their family don't fuck with Black people, I'm not meeting their family. Like, I'm just not going to put myself in that situation. But I think it is especially sinister to not tell your partner. Granted, she was on some extreme fuck shit. She wanted that shit to happen to him. But it's insane to like know that your family, or at least someone in your family, has these like prejudices or like this racism in them, and then to bring this Black person home and be like, hey, so my uncle's gonna call you slurs all day, like to not warn him or her, like it's just actually fucking insane to me. And I'm just like, y'all are worse than the racist family, actually, because you claim to care about me, but you brought me to bitches that hate my very guts.
Being oblivious to the racism is equally as detrimental as being racist, because if you can't see it,
I don't know if niggas are oblivious though.
No, it's just
like, it's like the thing that like, oh, Grandpappy says something weird every once in a while, but we just humor him and keep laughing. Like, you know, he shouldn't be saying that. You know,
but they still don't say anything because they're dumb.
Well, yes, but I don't think that's being oblivious. That's just like you don't see it as bad as it actually is, which is fucked up.
That's being oblivious.
But I wouldn't call that being oblivious.
I would call that being oblivious.
Being oblivious means you don't know.
Yeah, being oblivious to microaggressions, like you don't see it as bad as it actually is.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I don't think that was like Rose's whole point, obviously. Also, Rose played by Allison Williams. I don't think that was her whole point. Her whole point was to get that nigga in the house so they could take his body for the highest bidder.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A lot of things that I love about this movie is just like the symbolism and the foreshadowing for everything is so fucking good. It's just like, and it Jordan Peele turns it up for us, like the foreshadowing and everything. But this movie, like, was being his first movie, is so insane to me. Like, the fact that he did this as his first movie it's art. It's fucking art.
It is. I remember when the scene of her eating Fruit Loops from her milk. Everybody was like, ah! She has the whites and the colors separate. Ah! I'm like, niggas like, oh my god, guys, did you catch it? Did you see it? And we're like, yes, we all saw it.
Yes, we saw it.
But something
we saw it, y'all.
I think in some ways, Black horror is getting better at this. But at the same time, my reference for Black horror is like 3 or 4 things. So like, I could be completely wrong. But though this movie is definitely scary. Like it's more like a psychological, like it's not a jump scare type horror.
It's a psychological horror. I love that.
Okay, yeah, psychological horror. Though like it's still horrifying, and like Black people can relate it to like actual events that are like scary as fuck and in many ways dangerous. Because I remember hearing that Jordan said he wanted to end it with Daniel Kaluuya in jail. He was like, I can't get them niggas that. I can't. That's so bleak. I can't do that to niggas.
I want niggas to have a good ending for once.
But like,
for once.
So, like, on the one side, on the one way, like, this obviously wouldn't be happening to dude if he wasn't black. But at the same time, it didn't feel like black trauma porn, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot, I didn't even watch that shit, y'all. I heard Deshaun watched it, told me about it. God. And I said, I don't need to watch that.
The first season, like, the crazy part is I got a second season, but the first season, insane black trauma porn.
My cousin asked me, are you going to watch season 2? Girl, I heard about season 1. I ain't watching that shit. Lena Waithe, you need to be shot on sight. I'm so sorry for that shit.
She's
going through a lot right now. Cynthia's probably cheating on her with Ariana. Let Lena.
Stop. Maybe Cynthia brought the happiness back. I don't know. Because when she wrote, I don't know when they got together, but when she wrote them, there was no way that she was with Cynthia.
Like, she could have been with the person she was that she cheated on Cynthia with. She could have been with her.
I think one of my favorite parts, we were talking about the ending. One of my favorite parts is, one of my favorite characters in the movie is Rod Williams, played by Lil Rel. He was funny as fuck in this movie.
No, that's a hilarious guy.
That nigga was funny. Oh my God, every single time he came up. Oh, when Rose was talking to him and she was trying to act like she didn't know where Chris was, she was like, he got on a cab 2 days ago. Is he not home yet? And he was like, bitch, I know you're lying. And like tried to catch her. And she goes, I know why you're calling. Rod, let's stop playing this. Weird. Let's stop playing this little will they, won't they. And he was like, what the fuck?
That was like, what's going on? I'm scared.
He was like, she's a genius, damn it. I love that part. And then when he finally picks him up, like when she's on the ground bleeding out, and Daniel's raising up his hands like, well, it's a wrap. And then he opens the door and it says TSA. I swear, the movie theater I went to when I first saw it, I swear niggas were clapping. I went to a black movie theater. I went to the Marcus Theater in the place that you live at.
Okay.
I don't want to say it like specifically, but
yeah,
I went to the Marcus Theater, and that theater is black as hell. We came out that motherfuckers were clapping, like it was so funny. He gets in the car. How'd you find me? I'm TS motherfucking A. We handle shit. Consider it fucking handled.
The way I didn't think he was gonna get out of that shit.
No, I didn't either. When I saw the police car, I was like, damn, I knew it was gonna end like this, but it is what it
literally, is. They're gonna be like, you or her, we believe her.
I'm so happy that Jordan Peele changed that shit. I am so happy. 10 out of 10.
I mean, that wouldn't have been the first movie Daniel was in that ended fucking like in a way that just I don't even know.
Movie?
Queen and Slim.
Oh.
The ending of Queen and Slim fucked me up for a minute.
That was a sad ass movie.
Yeah.
And guess who wrote that one?
Who? Lena Waithe.
Yeah.
Bitch. She's obsessed. She's obsessed with traumatizing black people.
She's obsessed with black trauma. I promise you.
I don't know who her ex was, but if her ex was a black woman, that's probably why she cheated on her so she could hurt her because she's a nigga.
No.
Like, that's actually so sick. Again,
it's
Jordan Peele.
Sick.
I remember people, when he first came out, people were like, oh my God, this nigga's changing the game. He's going to save the industry. He also did Wendell and Lyle?
Yes. I didn't
Netflix. He also did that.
I didn't like it, but I
never got around to watching it. It's on my list, though.
It was kind of bad. I'm not going to lie.
It was bad?
It was bad.
Damn.
And I was sad that it was bad.
Damn.
It was just really rushed, but the animation was really good. It was just...
Oh, the animation looks phenomenal.
The animation was perfect, but it was just really rushed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Niggas looked at him like he was going to be the Messiah of black cinema, or specifically black horror. They're like, oh my God, he's everything Tyler Perry should be.
And I still think he's doing a good job.
I think he's doing a great job. And I do think, granted, he hasn't done shit in like 3-4 years, but like, you know, art takes time or whatever the fuck, who knows. And he's probably done doing like background shit. I think when people first started with the, oh my God, he's the next blah blah blah, I'm just like, why can't this nigga just be him? Like, why can't he just, like, you could say he's ushering in a new era, whatever the fuck. I do think he is inspiring people to do different things.
Yes.
Which I appreciate. And I think
he's inspiring new black directors to not use, what am I trying to say? Oppression as a crutch.
But I think there's a tasteful way to do it though, because Get Out was all about racism. Well, maybe not all, but like the main plot point or whatever the fuck is racism. Like, if those white people weren't so racist, they wouldn't have done that to him. But also it's just, or any of the black people that they did that shit to. But like, he just did it in a way where I'm not scared. I'm psychologically, you're tapping into a fear I have because I'm a nigga. But like, at the same time, I'm not scared of your movie because I'm a nigga, if that makes sense. Like, if I was watching, I'm trying to think of a movie I watched that I will never watch again. I can't think of one because I haven't seen Precious all the way through. I've never watched For Color Girls because I refused to watch it. I didn't watch. There are certain things that I refuse to watch, like For Color Girls, Precious, that mini series that Netflix did on those 5 young black boys.
Oh, that was such a good one though. I love.
Like, I refuse to watch shit like that because, like, granted, that was a real story. That's different.
I was gonna say that was like an actual story. I feel like you should watch that one.
I still won't watch it, but like, it's different because it's real. Because like, it's real. It's not somebody concocting this in their head just for funsies.
I feel like with real black trauma stories, they have their place and they need to be watched. But for people who just make up black trauma stories in their head, okay, like, I'm looking at you a little weird.
But
like,
even
I understand why you did it. I understand you're trying to bring light to. I don't understand
why you did it.
I understand you're trying to bring light to a situation that is still happening to this day. However, don't show us white families putting black babies in burlap sacks and beating them on the ground.
Nobody needed to see
raping
that.
Black women, raping black women. Let's not see that. We don't have to see that. That doesn't need to be on my fucking television.
Yeah, nobody needed to see that.
Right. Lena. Weird bitch.
No, not you blaming Lena Waithe.
It's just every single time I see some shit like that, somehow her name is attached to it. Cynthia, get your girl.
You said something. It's a kink. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a kink. She loves it. But I think something else about Get Out, to my memory, the white people were always very much in control of themselves.
Yes.
Like, they weren't like lashing out or anything. They looked like normal people, I guess, the whole movie. Like, they didn't have this like sinister, like, oh, you're evil, you know? And it's like, I think it makes me think of how like a lot of times like fucking allies or whatever the fuck will like, I'm your ally this, I'm your ally that, you know, but then they really just be sick bitches. Like, they be racist as fuck and you don't even realize it until, you know, some snaps them off or whatever the fuck. And then it's like, damn, you have that black square on your TikTok page, but you got BLM in your bio, but you calling me a monkey ass bitch and telling me to do da 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 da. You know, and it's just like, I think there's something very intriguing about that. I don't even have the full words to talk about it, but just like the fact that these were just like well-off white people. So like, you didn't even have to do this shit. Like, you could, granted, this, you could stretch this to be like, oh, it's a survival thing. Them bitches ain't have to do that. They're well off. survive off that money you got. But I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought.
They want to live longer. That was like the whole point. They want to live longer and be able to do the things that they used to be able to do in their prime, and they can't do that now because of like they can't walk anymore. They can't talk anymore, or they're blind, which is like the whole point of the guy that buys basically Daniel Kaluuya's character. And by the way, I didn't realize what like the auction was doing, like with his hands. I didn't realize what the numbers meant with his hands. He bought Daniel for 10 million.
Oh,
yeah, that's what this meant. He bought Daniel for 10 million.
Is that a compliment or is that an insult?
I think that's an insult, to be honest.
You think you're worth more than 10 million?
Me?
Yeah.
Daniel's worth more than 10 million. Me, I would say I'm worth about a good $2, $3.
$2 is crazy. I was gonna say $5 for myself. $2 is crazy.
Yeah, like you're not getting a lot from me. And I also did notice that the whole reason, like, what's her name? Rose didn't pick Rod, not because she didn't like him. She didn't pick Rod because he was fat.
Really?
Yeah, they need every single person that she like was dating or picked were like conventionally attractive, very skinny. Yeah, so like she wanted someone that like had a fit build, and Daniel has a very fit build. And
that's repeating.
And Rod was fat, so she was like, no, he's not, no one's gonna want to buy him. So she was going shopping.
Jordan. There are layers to you, Jordan.
There are layers. Like I understood most of this movie, if not all of it. And I picked apart this one, I picked apart Us. Like it was those two movies are just some of the best movies I've seen in a while. And he did change the game with Get Out. It was like Get Out came out and motherfuckers realized they had to step up their game a little bit. Now I don't know if Marvel got this memo, but some other people did. Some other people did, and I do appreciate that.
The fact there are several good Marvel projects, you just hate women and people of color, so you don't want to engage with them. But we're not even going to get into that. This isn't what this is about. Another thing that I like about Get Out is that they chose. Do they ever explicitly say why they chose niggas?
Yes, they do.
Why?
It's because their cult believes that black people are superior in like black is in fashion, basically, like the white guy says. They believe that they're stronger than them, they're faster than them, but they're not smart. They're not smarter than white people.
Okay.
So, because in the video he says, with our intellect and your natural born gifts.
Okay. I remember. Okay, so I just want to confirm that because I do remember something on the lines of the gifts part. Because like I bring that up to say something else that I liked about the movie is that you can kind of think about the like everybody want to be black but everybody don't want to be black type thing. Like you want to be black but you don't want the issues with black people or issues that black people have, or you don't even care about black people but you want to consume blackness in some way, shape, or form. But then like another layer of that is I was thinking about with RFK Jr. He recently said that black people don't need to be on the same vaccine schedule as everybody, or regimen, not schedule, the same vaccine regimen as everybody else.
Yeah.
And like this, there was a black woman at Congress when he said this, and she was like, okay, so what regimen should I be on? And it's like, when I saw some niggas like, sound
stupid.
They do. They're dumb. And it's just like, when you think about, because I think about medical racism a lot. And when you think about just like the history of it in terms of like, for example, gynecology, the whole gynecology started or the guy who's considered to be the father of gynecology, I believe. I don't remember this white man's name. But he was a white man who experimented on black women without anesthesia. I do think they were enslaved black women, but don't quote me on that. He experimented on black women without anesthesia. And then, we have all of the findings and everything that led to this and led to that from that. And it's just like, and then you got people, black women that honestly, I'm assuming this happens to black men as well. I don't really hear it. I don't hear about it, but I can only assume that happens. But thinking about like black women.
The only reason is because black men refuse to go to the doctor.
Ooh. So, wake it up! Wake it.
That's why you don't hear about it happening. But yeah, keep on.
I was going to talk about how black women are often like people in the medical field, so like doctors, nurses and shit, don't believe them when they say they're experiencing something, or they don't believe them when they say how much pain they're in. Like, for example, Serena Williams almost died. I don't remember if this was when she was giving birth or not. She almost died because like of a severe blood clot when she was telling these niggas something was wrong and they didn't believe her. But then I know my stepmama, before she gave birth to my brother, almost died because niggas weren't believing her. And like, I'm pretty sure the only reason like shit went well for her is because her doctor just happened to call and be like, hey, yo, maybe you should get checked out or some shit like that. He happened to call and just happened to say some shit. So I don't know, like all of like bringing all of that together. And then like you have shit like the Kendrick Lamar performance, which I'm sure we'll discuss later because I see it in your shade session thing. And just this idea of like people wanting to consume blackness and consume black culture, but they don't actually want to deal with and or care about niggas. Like it's just, but then at the same time, the idea that in some ways, I don't want to even use the word superior, but niggas are built different, derogatory, in a way that you don't have to you don't have to give them the basic human decency that you give everybody else. Not to say that if anybody in the hospital is like, I'm in pain, they go pump you full of fucking fentanyl or some shit. But it's like, you think simply because I got a little bit more melanin than you, that I have a higher pain tolerance, or that I don't need fucking vaccines or some shit. I don't know what RFK Jr. thinks. That nigga's like half dead or some shit. I don't know.
Like that motherfucker. I can't believe that motherfucker said that dumbass shit.
He's in front of Congress or the Senate, whatever the fuck.
This has nothing to do with the movie. I just believe that in our day and age, in our political climate, motherfuckers just need to start talking straight to people in Congress, in places of power that affect everybody in America. They just need to get up on the mic and say, sir, you are dumb as fuck. Shut the fuck up. And
yes,
that's the only way.
Decorum is gonna get us killed.
Yeah, decorum will truly get us killed. You just need to get on that mic and be like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Truly. I think you're both. Pick a struggle. You can't be loud and wrong. You cannot be. How many times do I always have to say it? You can be loud. You can be wrong. You can't be loud and wrong. You cannot. It is detrimental to your health and the health of others when you are loud and wrong.
Especially when you got a position of power and you loud and wrong. Like Trump, loud and wrong.
I hope Jasmine Crockett is the first person to just say, shut the fuck up. I just need her to say it one good time.
She ain't gonna do all that, but she do be like,
I know she's not gonna do all that. She's so good at clocking bitches in the nicest way, like not in the nicest way, but in the most professional way possible. The Bleach Blonde Bad Bill Butch body line will go down in history as one of the best lines.
My only thing is they didn't get it.
They didn't. Like, that's because white people don't understand shit.
They don't. And I'm just like, I just need y'all to know she ate her up. Like, please. Like, if she said that to me, I would have cried.
If I were to call somebody out on their bleach blonde, bad built, butch body, would that like be engaged in personalities?
She said you're bad built.
The dude in Congress was like,
natural.
He was like, what did you even say? Like, what was that? And the people in the room that got it. We heard laughter. We heard snickering.
I need more people to understand. She ate your ass up.
Ate her up. Anyways, Get Out. I think we're pretty much wrapped up on Get Out. Do you have anything else to say?
This is so funny. You barely said anything.
I said a lot about Get Out.
I would just say this. And this is more so about Jordan Peele as a whole. Like, I do appreciate that he can make. I do appreciate the levels to his shit. Like, you can look at things here. You can look at things on A, level A, but then if you also look a little bit deeper, that shit go to B, C, D. And like, so I appreciate that. And it's like, damn, you really got me thinking.
Okay, let me rapid fire everything I'm thinking about right now. When he first gets hypnotized by the mom and she makes that connection with how he left his mom, or quote unquote left his mom to die, and he could have done something, and that's like her way in. He also makes that connection with Rose. He sees Rose kind of as his like motherly figure that he doesn't want to leave behind, because remember in the woods, like they're talking, he's like, I'm not going to leave you behind. I'm not going to leave you again. Like he says, I'm not going to leave you again. So he's connecting Rose with his mom. And then at the end, he literally leaves her to die on the side of the road. He's looking at her. He could save her. He leaves her to die on the side of the fucking road. He almost kills her.
Damn. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, like there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of shit that Jordan thought about in this movie and just does so perfectly. I love it, and I feel like the whole like covert racism thing with his family, it's like they're doing these small things and all these small microaggressions that are like slowly building up, and that was to. I feel like that was to like disarm him a little bit, like just to make it seem like they're like a bunch of dumb, stupid white people that don't have any ulterior motives. Like they don't understand what they're saying, and it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And we honestly, you're right. We didn't even talk about the grandma and the granddad that did end up going through this whole surgery process and are in the black. I don't want to call them servants. I'll call them the help. The black help in the family, like Georgina, and I forgot the other guy's name. But that Georgina's the grandma, and then the other guy is the granddad. If you guys can catch it, because my parents didn't catch that when we watched. We all watched it together, like my mom, my stepdad, and me. We all went to go see that the Get Out movie, and they didn't understand it. They were like, I didn't get like what was happening in the movie. I was like, they were putting white people into black people's bodies, and they were like, how'd you understand that? I was like, girl, did we watch the same movie?
What I didn't get is why they were the help.
What do you mean?
Like the woman that goes, no, 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 no. Or like the guy that fucking ran at him. Like these, because that wasn't that like the groundskeeper or some shit, the guy that ran at him?
Yeah, that's the groundskeeper was the granddad, and
yeah,
the
like I didn't understand why they were the help. Like they were actually working.
Maybe there were some things that like that are left to interpretation. Like when they're not trying to kidnap black people, I think that maybe they just live in the house. I don't know if they actually do all that. But when Rose brings someone over, they have to like show up as the help, because like that's the only way that they can hide it. But that's it. Yeah.
I just thought of two things while you were talking, and maybe that's true. Like maybe that's what happens. It's just part of the facade. Because I was literally sitting there like, why? If y'all aren't who y'all say y'all are, then why are y'all in these roles? But two things I thought about. One, how I'm not gonna say how the role white women played in getting this done on Daniel Kaluuya. Like he never would have been there if it wasn't for the daughter. And the mama is the one who literally, like, mentally got him or whatever the fuck, you know? And I just feel like niggas do, and by niggas, I mean the whole wide world society, do not give sinister white women enough credit. Like, I feel like we just, white men are bad, white men are bad. White women are bad too, y'all. Like, they can be some pretty sick motherfuckers. And we gotta acknowledge that. When you see a bad white man, that woman behind him, that white woman, She's probably right up there with him. Right up there with him. Did you watch Cross?
No.
On Amazon Prime? Oh, okay. Never mind.
No.
I'm not even going to make that connection. And then the second thing I thought about was when Daniel Kaluuya's character saw Lakeith Stanfield. That was who he saw his character, and like when he like did the nod or whatever, was that what he did?
Yeah.
And the nigga didn't like do anything. He wanted to shake his hand or some shit, I think. And Daniel was like, "Oh, this is weird." I think it's interesting how, because granted he ended up being fucking possessed, but like it's interesting that like we have these things where we're like boxes that niggas, and by niggas I'm talking about actual niggas now. Niggas gotta check off to be like, you a nigga, you a nigga, you play spades, you a nigga, you can do the nod, you a nigga, you know this version of this song, you a nigga, like, you know, so but like on one hand you got niggas saying black people aren't a monolith, but on the other hand you got niggas being like, okay, so you black, so you should know how to do A, B, and C, D, and you should have experienced C, D, E, F, G. And it's just like, that's just always been like an interesting conversation to me in terms of like how, like, for example, when we was last week when we were talking about black people speaking telepathically, and I said I don't be knowing what the fuck Ziggy be saying, and you be like, I always know what Ziggy be saying, like I'm right here with Ziggy, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And it's like going back to the whole like black people not being a monolith thing, but at the same time it's like we have these things where we're like, you gotta know it, and if you don't know it, you're not a nigga. Like I don't know if necessarily he was trying to, I don't think he was trying to say all that, but that's what it made me think about. Say that. No, because dude was actually possessed, so he wasn't trying to say that, but it just made me think about that.
He was trying to show that black people feel comfortable as long as we see ourselves in the room, at least. Like it doesn't have to be like your best friend, but as long as you see another black person in the room, you feel a little more at ease, like with the entire situation that's going on. But at that point, like he literally walks up to him and is like, I'm so happy that there's another one of us here. And then the dude turns around and he's like, I don't know what this motherfucker's talking about, but sure. Like, yeah, he was just telling me how happy he is with my presence being here. And the wife is looking at the husband who is possessing this black man. Like, okay, we should probably go before you spill the fucking beans, because you're not acting like a black person should. But it was just like these, and also it goes with like that whole speaking telepathically thing. Like black people are able to look at each other. Like I'm also going to go into the barbershop thing later for the shade session. I just didn't write that down. But the whole me in the barbershop and other people looking at me and I understood what they were saying, I just didn't listen. Like that is just like, we have a look like, and when the dude finally snaps out of it, he's like yelling, "Get out." You can see it in his face. There's no malicious intent in his eyes. He is speaking while also speaking with his eyes. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck, run, nigga, run, nigga." I don't know why he didn't just say run, nigga, because that's all he had to say. And Daniel would have been beating the pavement down the goddamn street. Daniel would have been following the goddamn yellow brick road. Let me tell you.
The yellow brick road is crazy. I don't disagree. I 100% agree with you. I'm just saying, it just made me think about this whole other thing. And at the same time, or not at the same time, what you just said about the barbershop, I think there are a couple things that play there. I think it's reading facial expressions and social cues, which any motherfucker can do. And then it's like, okay, yes, niggas do shit with their face and niggas read each other's faces. But like, it's also just about learning social cues and learning how to interpret emotion. And like, that's not something solely for niggas. Because you can go to Japan, can't speak a lick of Japanese, and you smile at motherfuckers and they know what you're saying. Or you scowl at motherfuckers and they know what you're saying. You could go to fucking Uzbekistan, smile at bitches, they know what you're saying. Scowl at, like, niggas know what you're saying. Because, like, to a certain extent, it's just reading facial expressions and social cues. So, like, my whole point was just, like, well, I guess I didn't say this part about my point, but like, I think the Black community will scream till we blue in the face that we're not a monolith, while at the same time reinforcing things to make it, to push the idea that we are a monolith. But then when niggas outside say y'all are monoliths, niggas get mad. It's like, well, you say we're not, but then you say all Black people can do this. So which is it? Are we a monolith or are we not a monolith? And it's just like, I think a lot of times, and like this, I think this goes into this applies to like a lot of different groups, not just niggas, but I'm a nigga, so I'm gonna speak on niggas. A lot of times niggas do things not because they're niggas, but because they are human beings, because they are people, and they take those attributes and say we're doing this because we're niggas. And it's like, can all Black people read each other, or are you just following, or are you just interpreting social cues like every other single person on this planet can do?
No, Black people can speak telepathically. Like, don't let Maya lie to you. She's just lying to you so the Secret Service doesn't kill every single Black person in existence.
The Secret Service?
Because once they find out that we can speak telepathically, it's over for us.
No, it's
once
over.
They find out that we actually got powers, it's over for us.
No, my power is making everything, connecting everything back to racism.
Yeah.
On to our next movie, which is our favorite, is Us, released in 2019. And I guess I'll read the little paragraph that I wrote. In order to get away from their busy lives, the Wilsons family takes a vacation to Santa Cruz, California, with the plan of spending time with their friends. That night, 4 mysterious people break into Adelaide's childhood home where they're staying. The family is shocked to find out the intruders look like them, only with grotesque appearances.
No.
I wouldn't say they're that grotesque, to be honest, but yeah, that's basically what the movie is about.
I just want to get this out there now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of her name, but you know the old girl from Handmaid's Tale?
Yes.
One, just side note, I feel like if it's not Handmaid's Tale, she just can't do anything, because she did this movie and she also did The Invisible Man, and The Invisible Man was shit. But I personally think, like, the whole white family, I remember being like, what is your purpose? Like, why are you here? Like, nothing about them intrigued me. Outside of like, okay, unless you could say like everybody has doppelgangers because they were killed by their doppelgangers, but it's just like, there's nothing like this unit. Why are you here? Like, we could have just had the Wilson family and I would have fucked with it.
I think, the white family I cheered when the white family died. I think that was my favorite part of the movie, to be honest.
That's crazy.
But I want to get into the clones for a second. The main reason why I like this movie is because the clones.
Oh, okay.
The main reason why I like this movie is because a lot of things are left to interpretation, and there's a lot of theories that could be made off of this movie. Like, people think that everybody in the world had a clone, and all the clones unearthed all at once and like started killing people. I don't think that happened. I think only the people in Santa Cruz that have like lived in like California, at least like the whole state of California or whatever, were cloned. And then everybody in California or Santa Cruz, their clones came up and started killing them. I think this is an isolated event to Santa Cruz and maybe just to California state as a whole.
But didn't they, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they do the hands around the world at the end?
They did the hands around the world, but we didn't see like multiple shots of people in red outfits holding hands. Like, we didn't see people holding hands in Chicago. We didn't see people holding hands in New York. We only saw people holding hands at the pier in a city that was probably in Santa Cruz, because that was local news, and on the beach. That's it.
It always felt implied that they were holding hands around the world.
I don't think that was implied.
It felt implied.
I don't think that was implied.
It felt implied.
Like, maybe, yeah, it was probably a national emergency because like this was a whole major city or a whole state that got taken out by a bunch of random fucking clones. But I think this is a completely isolated event.
It could be, because I will say this. I remember when it came out and everybody was like discussing their theories or whatever. And one of the things was, and some people were looking at this as like a plot hole. Because like realistically, you can't fit everyone down there. Granted, we don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we don't know how deep or like how far wide this spreader went. So you could argue, oh, every major city has like a little blah 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 at the bottom. But like I remember people being like, you just can't fit. You can only fit so many people down there. And so like it
exactly.
So I remember people
that's
saying
my whole point is like that's a very limited space. I don't think everyone in the world can fit in that little bunker in fucking Santa Cruz. And you think every bitch came out of that bunker in Santa Cruz? No. So why that's why it doesn't click with me that every person in the world was holding fucking hands. No, this is an isolated incident to Santa Cruz. Maybe they tried to hold hands around the entire globe, but obviously that's not enough people to hold hands around the entire fucking globe. So
but like if you can't, this is my thing. She want to do the hands thing, which to an extent I didn't understand. Like if you could say you just want niggas to see you, acknowledge that you exist, like, and then, you know, move forward from there, because niggas been hiding you in a basement your whole life. Well, not your whole life, but like what, 20 plus years? Like if you want to say that, okay, just murdering everybody would have had niggas seen y'all. But like I never understood the holding hands. Like I know she saw that's a commercial that was on at the time, and she remembered and she saw da. I'm just like, what? But also something I didn't fully. This might just be me thinking too much. The whole it happens to I do this, so you do this type thing. You know, like
yeah,
like
the
mimicking,
the puppeting thing.
Puppeting.
Yeah, the mimicking.
I'm just like, how? Like you're in this limited space, you know, and so like when I'm driving a car, what are you doing? Are you just like there were just so many things that like you go, like for example, me and you right now, you could say that that each of our clones is just sitting down staring at each other, like they're staring at each other. Are they also, well, they're not also talking because like they weren't
not even in the same room, so I would probably say they're staring at a wall right now, talking to the wall.
But like, are they even talking? Like the extent of the mirroring, but at the same is what gets me. But at the same time, like I just feel like you can't mirror everything. Like you physically cannot.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I also didn't understand the whole like mimicry thing, because if that was the whole case, then how did they? You could say like they finally gained consciousness when they saw her dance. Because she said, like, at that point, that's when everything changes, when they finally they saw her dance. Maybe that's when everyone broke consciousness, and that's when they started planning shit, and that's when they stopped mimicking. But at the same time, you see Pluto mimicking the little boy, and he goes into the fire mimicking the little boy. But he seems to be the only one that's affected by the whole mimicking thing.
It's a plot hole I fear.
It's a plot. I think it's a sad plot hole, and I don't think you should have done that. But it was a cute parallel, especially like when she's telling the story and like you see the up in the above ground and like the below ground, her at the fair and like her dad winning the t-shirt and like all that shit walking around. You see that whole entire process going, and I like that. I like that parallel. It was a good part of the movie, but other than that, I think the mimicry just kind of like pulled them down a little bit with with the writing. But I still love it. I'm gonna say I love the movie.
It makes the whole thing like that much more terrifying. I feel like if you think, or just thinking about the torture that this little girl went through, that turned into a fucking grown woman, like she living up on top side, whatever the fuck, and the next thing you know, I was going to say the next thing you know, she's downstairs and now she has to mimic, but like that's not how it would work because she's the OG.
Yeah, And like, yeah, because she's the OG, so wouldn't
when they switch, how does old girl on top even do anything?
what do you mean?
So like,
Like,
okay, so
just
like, okay, they're mimicking, right? You got like, if I do something,
yeah,
the bitch who's connected to me has to mimic me, right?
yeah.
So if I'm not doing anything, how is she doing anything? Or let's say she can only do stuff when I'm not doing anything. If I'm down here, I'm the OG, but I'm down, I'm below, I'm in the hell, whatever the hell. I'm in the upside down eating a rabbit. Why isn't this bitch pretending to eat a rabbit on top side?
Maybe it has to do with whoever's on top side, but that's why the whole mimicry thing is like a plot hole because
Yes,
there's
yes,
so many
this is what
things that
I'm
aren't
saying. It don't make
answered.
sense.
Yeah. There's just so many
Like,
things that aren't answered. Because then the question comes in, if they are actually like being puppeted by one another, why didn't that little girl just walk out?
oh,
Because I was watching the video, I'm watching the movie or whatever, and I'm like, if the hallway's that long, like, and the bedrooms are right there, girl, just go down to the end of the hallway, go up that fucking escalator, and then walk out. And now that other little girl is looking crazy because you got caught, bitch. Now what? She had to get out the handcuffs at some point. Obviously.
Like, guys, we still love this movie. Like, just
it's just this specifically creates a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, like I'm my mind is like just spinning right now. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you just can't.
Anyways, let's get on to the things that we like about the movie. I'm just gonna go down the list of people who are in it because this one has a longer list, kind of. So Adelaide Wilson, we're following the Wilson family, so I'm only going to talk about the Wilson family. The White family dies, womp womp. I cheered when they died. Adelaide Wilson / Red, which is the tether, it played by Lupita Nyong'o, did amazing things. Gabe Wilson / Abraham, Winston Duke is played by Winston Duke, who is fine.
Like, I just think about him.
Blow my back out.
I knew I was going to say it. He just has like these really big thighs that he could just crush me with, and I wouldn't be upset.
Big everything.
Like, if he just broke my spine.
I want him to break.
Whoa!
To stretch.
Whoa!
Call me names.
This isn't rated porn.
But yes, I want him to do bad things to me.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, moving on. Jason Wilson / Pluto, played by Evan Alex, and Zora Wilson / Umbre, played by Shahadi Wright Joseph.
I'm trying to see. I could have sworn I saw her in something else, but I didn't.
Yeah, me too. I was like, she looks familiar.
Well, I just looked it up. She was in Them, so I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2. But if you remember,
she was in season 1. She was in season 1.
They say she was in Hairspray Live, so I guess she played Lil Inez.
Oh,
you don't know nothing about Hairspray, you uncultured swine.
I do know something about Hairspray. I just never watched Hairspray Live. I watched the fucking movie.
Hairspray Live is literally Hairspray just live. So do you know who Lil Inez is?
It's his little sister, right? Or was it? Who was it?
Yeah, Seaweed's little sister.
See, I do know something, bitch.
She is literally so pretty. Oh my god, girl, you so cute.
But yes, this whole entire cast does amazing things. The Wilson family, they definitely all deserve Grammys. I think no, not Grammys, Oscars.
Oh, they got Oscars, or are you just saying they deserve Oscar?
I'm saying they deserve.
Oh yes.
I think Lupita got an Emmy for this. If you want to fact check me, she got an award for this role, though. I know that for a fact. I just don't know which one it was. Because her playing Red specifically, Red was so good in this fucking movie. Her movements were so precise and succinct. That voice, Lupita went through like actual formal training to do that voice. I forgot what it was called, but she said I did this training for 3 months to get this voice right and correct.
She got an NAA
because I didn't want to. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good. She got an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Actress, a New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best Actress, and she got a lot of awards for 12 Years a Slave, but that's all she got for this.
Yeah, so she did get something for it. But yeah, she did a great job playing both characters, but Red specifically, just like out of this world. We already talked about how much I want to fuck the shit out of Winston Duke.
Oh God.
And then the two kids did amazing as well.
The son really
amazing.
Granted, I guess no, I'm gonna say it. No, the son ate it up. When I'm thinking specifically about that ending, like his face when he clocks, you my mama, but also like you supposed to be down there. Like that was acting.
So another theory, I don't want to get too much into the theories, but another theory that I want to talk about is a lot of people think that I think some people have brought this up that they think Jason is also a tethered, like he got taken and pulled into like the downstairs area, and the tethered that's down there is actually the real Jason. I don't think that's true.
I remember seeing that when this first came out, and I think that's stupid. Because I don't think she would have allowed that, for one.
No, she definitely wouldn't have allowed that. Because throughout the whole entire movie, the beginning, especially in the beginning part, she is like, I don't want to go to this beach. Like, I feel weird going to Santa Cruz because, like, later we find out that she's actually the tethered and she just, like, switched places because she wanted a better life. But she doesn't want to go back because she's scared that girl is going to find her and beat her fucking ass. Rightfully so.
I remember.
And she did beat her ass. Rightfully so.
Oh my God. Okay. This is like kind of like a rewind, but I remember when Miss Red was telling Adelaide about like how she gave birth or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
When Adelaide gave birth, I just remember thinking, what's going on here? How does that work?
She had to do her own C-section.
I'm just thinking about like the whole mirroring thing, and it's like, so that means you had Abraham on top of you, and you didn't even know him like that. Then the next thing you know, you pregnant, and then you had these two babies. But like, how are you the one doing all this because she's upstairs when you're the OG upstairs? Like, I don't know. I forgot. Like, it just hit me. I remember being in the theater, like, confused, like, how the fuck is this happening? But, no, I think that's stupid about that little boy. Like, I don't think that, Adelaide, I keep wanting to call her Allison. I don't think she would have allowed that, for one, and two, because she definitely would have clocked it, because you can't just go from barely speaking or having social interaction like a bunch of niggas walking around you mimicking somebody else isn't social interaction. I wouldn't say all that much. So you can't go from that to like not to like going topside or whatever, and then just being able to blend in, if that makes sense. Or are you saying people saying he got switched at the end?
No, they're saying that he just got switched.
Like at the end or like, at some point?
No, at some point.
Yes, like that would make sense. Like he couldn't
outside
do that.
Of the movie.
He wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like everybody else, and like he would have had to go through the same thing she did with like therapy and shit.
Yeah, the mom would clock it. Like she had to assimilate her way into everyday life. The therapist told the parents to put her into like sports or things that will help her like socialize with other people, and she got put into dance. And I think this is like a really good point in the movie when Red is talking, and she's like, and she at the end of her speech, she's like, to think if I had never met you, I never would have danced. Like the whole reason that this is happening, this whole entire thing is happening, is because you, Adelaide, the actual Red, decided to switch places, decided to fuck me over, and that's why your friends are dead. That's why everybody you know is gonna die. Like, don't fucking play with me. This is your fault. This is nobody else's fault but yours.
That's kind of funny because I love it. It's kind of tragic. Like, I tragically love it. Those stories where it's like the character in trying to avoid a certain fate. Granted, she's not actively trying to avoid it because she doesn't know what's going to happen. But like in trying to avoid a fate, they just get closer and closer to it with their actions. It's just like, you're literally orchestrating your own downfall right now. Ah!
If she had just stayed downstairs eating them damn rabbits like she was used to, none of this shit would have fucking happened.
Speaking of the rabbits, so earlier you talked about how like I suppose Jordan Peele does good at like foreshadowing things. And one thing I really enjoyed, like after my first watch and then like rewatching however later and being able to be like, oh, she doesn't eat meat, or like, oh, she does. There was something else that she did. Like, what was it?
Was it the snapping off beat?
Is that it? Might have been. I can't remember.
There was a point in the car. Like, there's a point in the car which
she was helping him get on rhythm.
Yeah, she was helping him get on rhythm, but she wasn't on rhythm herself. Like, she was snapping on the off beats, but she wasn't actually snapping on beat.
Maybe that's why niggas think he was replaced, because he can't be on beat. But no, that could have been it. I just like I like the fact that like when you go back, you can be like, oh, because like these are things that could just be normal, right? Like it's not crazy to not want to eat meat. Well, to me it's crazy because meat's fucking amazing, but like it's not like otherworldly or to snap off beat or like what any other things that he might have planted that she did that you could connect to her is because she was the OG downstairs. But like when you put everything in context, it's just like, damn, like he was telling us from the beginning. And I often think about how if I was in that, this is me skipping to the end, I often think about how if I was that boy, what would I have done in that situation? But at the same time, I probably would have did the same thing, and the same thing being not a damn thing, because whether you belong up or down, you still my mama. You still the one that raised me. Like, I technically owe no allegiance to Miss Girl downstairs. But then to know...
Like, she tried to kidnap me.
But then to know that that's... Your mama did that shit. Like, everything you just went through is because your mama decided to do that shit. And I don't know if... I don't know if the kids fully grasped, like, the extent of, like, how fucked up downstairs people's lives were. But at the same time, it's not my fault that your life is fucked.
Another thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that if I was Adelaide, I promise you I would have been pissed at Winston Duke the entire movie. He was low-key stupid sometimes.
But I'm sorry, leave him alone. He's fine.
He was fine. He was fine. He was supposed to be like the comedic relief of the movie. But my God, sometimes when he would open his mouth and like say some shit, I'd be like, nigga, are you dumb?
When he went out with that bat, I'm just like, what if you stayed inside?
That shit was funny. That shit was so
Why
funny.
are you going outside?
He said, the cops are already on their way.
Oh,
like, so I know he did not just drop his octave. He did not just put some bass in his motherfucking voice. And then when she said, and they started running, no. Hell no. If I saw some bitches scurrying towards me, fuck all that. Crazy. Because that's what the little boy would do. He would scurry. Ew. Kill it with fire. That's what the fuck they did.
But that's kind of like, I just keep going back and forth on feeling bad for the Tethers. Like, that's terrible.
It's not that I necessarily don't feel bad for the Tethers. It's just like, I'm still on the whole Adelaide thing. Like, who do we feel bad for more?
I feel bad.
Like, do we feel bad for Red because she was taken from her life and thrown into this life that she doesn't know, like basically living in squalor?
Yes.
Or do you feel bad for Red?
Yes, because this is my one thing is they took it out on the wrong people. Like, I fuck with villains, but at the same time, you have to take your anger out on the right person. Like,
so do you think they should have just taken it out on Adelaide this whole time?
No, they shouldn't have taken it out on. Wait, hold on. If Red had solely went after Adelaide, okay. The whole family, the whole world, well, not the whole world, the whole of Santa Cruz, them bitches ain't do nothing to y'all. Granted, the mirroring is really fucked up, you know? It's
right.
But that's not their fault. They don't even know you bitches are a thing. So it's like you have to take it out on the government, which is weird. I just can't see the government doing this and then leaving y'all to live. Like, if you were a failed experiment, they would have killed all of you.
They definitely would have killed all y'all. They definitely would have killed all y'all.
Because there's nothing because eventually you could have got out. Like, there's no reason to logically think, oh, they're just going to stay down there and die. There's no reason to think that.
At all, in the slightest.
Even if old girl from Topside hadn't ended up down there, I'd be like...
And y'all left them a food source. Like rabbits.
It's not that.
And also, who replenishes said food
like
source?
Because rabbits was fucking.
Oh.
That's why it was rabbits.
But who was taking care of said food source?
Why didn't the rabbits starve? I guess you could say, though. They should have starved to death.
I was about to say, like, who was the caretaker? Was it one of the tethers? Or... And if that was the case, like, was one of the tethers just like a rabbit shop owner, and that's why they had rabbits?
It's a lot of stuff.
And would sell them as pets, but the reality was they were eating them. Like, is that what was going on?
It's a lot of stuff that don't always make sense. It don't. The more we talk about it, the more I realize logically this is his worst movie.
Okay, why would you say something so crazy? Why would you say something so crazy?
It's true, though.
It's not
true.
Don't boo me, I'm right. Don't ever boo.
Why are you booing? I don't care about your boos. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Boo. Hey, you with the F? No, it was a good movie.
It was a great movie.
We didn't rank Get Out. So let's rank Get Out first. I would say Get Out is probably a 9.
I'd give it an 8. Excuse me. Like, it is a really good movie, but you just also have to acknowledge that this isn't where I flourish genre-wise. So like I probably I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, nigga, let's watch Get Out, you know? So I'll be like, let's watch Stardust. Oh god,
I want you to watch The Substance and Hereditary. I do want to watch The Substance, but I know you never.
Because
The Substance
I just want to understand it. I want to watch The Substance the same reason I want to. Do you remember Bird Box?
Yes.
I remember the only reason I watched Bird Box is I wanted to understand the memes. I was like, what's going on? So I want to watch The Substance so I can understand what people are talking about when they keep using that meme of that girl just like standing there a lot. So I want to know what that means.
I love it so much. And I give us an 8 out of 10 only because we talked about the plot hole.
My knee-jerk reaction was a 10 out of 10, but then I thought about but none of it makes sense, so it's a 9.
It's still my favorite movie
because I still don't understand. Granted, I don't have to understand shit for it to be beautiful or love it, but I just can't. I could let go of everything else. Fuck the mirroring, but the hands around the world thing. Like, why did you do that? What is your goal just to be seen? Because what happens after you're seen? They're going to collect you and they're going to kill you. Like, the government agency responsible for you is going to collect you and kill you and tell everybody that they probably sent you to some prison or some shit. But but at the same time, I just can't get, I remember that cliffhanger, that plot twist. Like, I remember the moment that little boy realized, and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, wait, no, not that little boy. Not because we knew before him. When old girl was telling her story, I guess. Like when they revealed that they switched, Jesus Christ. When the switch was revealed, I remember being like, oh, fuck. Like, that's insane. Like, I can't believe he wrote that.
Okay. Are we done talking about the movie then?
I mean, you got something else to say?
No, I'm all done.
I just want to say, Jordan, I'm done with the movie. Just like Jordan Peele, Broski is talented. He's talented. I really like him. I do. But at the same time, sometimes I wonder if he's living, like, I think people put a lot of expectation on him, and I wonder if he's living up to it. And also, I wonder, I want to know who are Jordan Peele's children? Like, what projects only came about because of Get Out, because of Us, because of Nope? Like, who is he directly influencing, and what are they making? Like, I want somebody create that timeline and show me. So I feel like, oh my God, he has influence. He's influenced the niggas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we're done talking about Us, so we can move on to our shade session. Okay, do you want to go first? Because I think I have a few things.
I think after this, I'm gonna run to Meyer and get me something sweet. Okay. I ain't gonna tell my mama because she'll be like, "Why are you leaving the house late?" And I'm like, "Mom, mind your business. They not gonna kill me."
Mama, I'm grown. That's all you gotta say.
Oh, you're trying to get me killed before I can see Beyonce so you can sell that other ticket, bitch. I see you. I see you. But what would you say?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. So I have two things. My first thing, the How to Get Away with the fuck? How to Train Your Dragon live action trailer dropped on Wednesday, I want to say. And I didn't watch it because I don't want to watch. I'm trying not to watch trailers anymore because they put too much shit in the trailer. And then it's like, then you know everything that's going to fucking happen. Granted, I watched these movies I love in my life, so I know everything that's going to happen anyway. But anyways, I am just so excited. Like, there's this one scene that I did see a clip of, and it's the scene where Hiccup is arguing with Stoic, his papa, and Stoic goes, "They've killed hundreds of us," and Hiccup goes, "And we've killed thousands of them," and like the emotion that the actor for Hiccup put into it, he just ate that shit up, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good. But like at the same time, every time I see Stoic played by Gerard Butler, I'm just like, he looks like shit. And I'm trying so hard not to say that and feel that way. And like you're seeing more of what they do with how the other dragons are gonna look, and some of them look fucking awful. Like, they look terrible. And some of them, like Toothless looks good. Granted.
Okay, now I need to watch it. What the fuck?
What?
I haven't seen the trailer.
Well, I mean, if you want to watch it, just keep it to yourself. Unless you want to tell me about your thoughts. Keep it to yourself. Oh my God, I have 3 things. I just remembered. I forgot about that one. But, okay. But, no, I just like I will admit Toothless does look like toned down color wise. Like, he's not like super vibrant, which I guess he's black, so like niggas can't be too vibrant. But it's like the green of his eyes isn't like boom, But at the same time, he literally looks so cute. And I'm just so excited about the movie. And so like there's no negativity that is going to bring me down, or negative thoughts, I should say, that's going to bring me down. But I do find it interesting that the girl who's playing Astrid, she initially faced some flack because she's black, apparently, or whatever. I don't know. No, I do know. She faced, let me restart. She faced backlash because she's black, right? And people have said some things about the casting of the children, specifically Rough Nut, Tough Nut. I think it's Rough Nut and Tough Nut were the only ones people had issues with, because they're not twins. But like it wasn't a big hubbub like it was for her. And Gerard Butler, Deshaun, I kid you not, it's terrible. It's fucking like Stoic is this big ass motherfucker. Stoic is bigger than the fucking mountain. He's not as tall as the mountain.
I know how big he is. Oh, I know how big he is.
You said that inappropriately.
Oh,
Stoic is big as fuck. And like logically, I don't know how you can make a nigga that big. But I think these bitches didn't even try. And now I have fucking Gerard Butler's small ass. Like, what are you doing? He's drowning in this big ass beard. It's like, that is not Stoic the Vast. Stop pissing me off. But nobody wants to say how he's literally not Stoic the Vast. Vocally, yes. But that's it. Next. But no, I'm actually super excited about that movie. But something else that I forgot about. Did you see, remember when I told you how Amanda Stenberg took that role in Children of Blood and Bone?
Yeah.
And like,
yes.
This bitch had the nerve, the gall, the fucking audacity to come onto the internet and make a 2-3 minute video, because I watched the whole damn thing, about, she's like, there's this thing going around that I take roles from darker skinned characters, or like I play roles of darker skinned characters and taking them away from like darker skinned actresses. And I just want to talk about it. Like, I've talked about it in interviews and shit, but obviously nobody's trying to read articles all the time. So she starts off with talking about The Hate U Give, which I don't give a fuck about because I don't remember anything about that book. I don't remember, I read it, but I don't remember a damn thing. So I feel like I can't sit in hatred about her playing that character. So she talked about that, but I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck. And then she started talking about Children of Blood and Bone. And she was like, and when she read the book, I literally pulled my book out because she made me thought I had amnesia. Like maybe I was remembering this shit wrong. And she was like, when I read the book, like I really thought I could play this character. And when she saw this, I don't even know if you would call it official art. She looked up like the character wiki. When she saw art of her, she's like, oh my God, that could totally be me. And then I paused the video there and I pull open the book and I find in her first chapter, it was like, I had to scroll through like 30 some pages. Why did I say scroll? Flip. And at some point, Amari is described as dark copper skinned. And I was like, let me look up dark copper because maybe I'm a dumb bitch. So I looked that shit up. I looked up the color palette. I'm like, okay, this is dark copper and this is Amanda Stenberg. Something is not adding up. This bitch is trying to call me crazy. So I continue to play the
She's trying to call you colorblind.
She is. Like, bitch, I continue to play the video. And she does bring up how Amari is described in the books. And then she goes on to say that her skin color is described in different ways in the books. I don't remember the other pages that she pulled up, and I don't know the context of those pages. So I'm not even going to speak on those pages. And then she starts to pull up other fan art. And she's like, there is like official art or whatever on the wiki or wherever the fuck she got it from that has Amari darker than the initial image that she showed. And she's like, hold up now, y'all ain't about to have me look like I'm doing something that I'm not doing. And then she shows all these other pictures and like Amari isn't like the main character. The main character is Zele. And apparently there isn't a Z in the Yoruba language. So a lot of Yoruba people were like, we already know this bitch don't know shit, the writer, because why the fuck are you talking about Z's? That isn't a letter in our language. So I thought that was interesting. But the main character, Zele, is dark skinned. So she's like darker than Amari. So she's like showing pictures of these two characters. And she's like, I just think like talking about like you could still have this conversation about colorism and these two beautiful women and these characters and what brings them together. And I'm just like, not you saying this bitch is still darker than me. Like not you trying to use that. Cause like this is the thing, Amanda Stenberg, and I'm now talking directly to you. Even if you want to say that your ass is dark copper or mahogany, or whatever the fuck word that you saw in that book that they used to describe Amari that you feel like fits you. Another thing that is pivotal about Amari is she is darker than her family. So much so that her mother said it looks like she'd be working out in the fields. Amandla, you could argue that there is somebody that you are darker than. That is true. But that somebody is not Regina King. You are lighter than Regina King, actually, Amandla. So you can't sit here and tell me you can still tell this story about colorism when you have to take out like key interactions or like that scene really sets up the scene of Amari and her mother interacting with nobility. Really sets up Amari and her mother's relationship. It tells you what that is because after that scene, everything in the book really starts, and Amari don't see her mother again until like book 2. So like what like the cornerstones of their relationship you can't even depict because you're a light bright. Like, I'm sorry, Amanda. If that was a slur, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't.
Oh, can I say something real quick? I truly believe that you know who I think would have been great for the role. Oh wait, no. Well, how old is Amanda? Whatever. You know who I think would have been great for the role? The girl that plays in Heartstopper, the black girl.
Oh, she does have that energy. I feel like that innocence. She has that energy. But this is gonna be a weird comment. She might be too dark only because based on who they have casted as Zele is supposed to be darker than Amari. So she's darker than the girl they have casted as Zele. That's a weird comment. Energy wise, she does fit. I think her energy fits perfectly though. But Amanda, I know you're not gonna back out. This is my thing. I wish she would have said, "You dumb bitches should shut the fuck up. I'm getting my bag." Like, I wish she would have called me all the slurs in the book rather than do what the fuck she did. Because she played in my face for 2.5 to 3 minutes talking about some, yeah, like she was like, "Y'all, I'm literally like the character. Like, what are you talking about?" She actually put herself up against the art. Like, "Y'all, this is me. Like, what are you talking about?" And I'm like, Amanda, even if this was you made a Nazi love story, and I hate you for that. And so, like, there's no way you can get a pass from me.
I think it's so funny that she actually went into the book and tried to get, like, quotes of them saying that Amari is a light bright.
What are you doing? You're disproving yourself.
You went back to your book.
No, because I said maybe
and we're like, there were multiple instances where they say the exact opposite.
I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. Amanda, you are.
Maybe I'm illiterate. Maybe it's me.
Because I have a shitty memory. But Amanda, like, please, there is still time. I know she's not going to drop out of this movie, and I know I'm going to still watch it. Honestly, maybe I'm going to watch it, but maybe I'm going to watch it in theaters. Because I just can't take this. I feel gaslit. I can't take the gaslighting. I can't take it.
Every time I hear you say Amanda Stenberg,
I have
you're
so
about
much
to
beef
go
for her.
in.
I have so much beef for her. Like, that is probably my only one-sided. Like, that is my one-sided celebrity beef. Like, Amanda Stenberg, if you have no hater, even, you know how people be like, if you have 0 haters, it's because I'm dead. Even if I was dead, my hate for her is strong enough to surpass the afterlife. So she would still have a singular hater, even if it was only my dead ass. Like, she living good with her money, and I'm over here bitter. Like, you can't keep getting away with this. And, like, when this whole video came out, people were talking about it, right? And they're like, "This bitch think we dumb." And then somebody brings up her Nazi movie. They're like, "Why do people never talk about her Nazi movie?" And I'm like, "Thank you. Bring up the Nazi movie." And somebody goes, "Well, like, to be fair, like, his dad forced him into that life. Like, he wasn't pro da-da-da." I'm like, No, he was very much a Hitler Youth. Did his dad put him in that position? Yes. But he very much believed everything. And then he met Amanda and he started questioning things. But he didn't leave. Because this is my thing. If I'm in an oppressive army that's oppressing the woman I love, kill me. Guess I'm like, if I get out, that's how I get out. Because there's nothing you can do to me that is going to make me oppress her. And everyone's like, he sacrificed himself for her at the end. I don't give a fuck. Now she walking around with an illegitimate baby, a fucking bastard, and she got to take care of. She ain't got a dime to her name. But Amanda, you will pay. I don't know when, but you will.
At some point, she will.
You know who else is gonna pay? Them bitches on Bridgerton. Them bitches are gonna pay. Because do you know what they're doing? You know Sophie.
What are they doing?
What's her name? I don't know her last name. You don't watch Bridgerton, do you?
I do watch Bridgerton.
You do? Oh my God! You one of the girls. You so Kate, right? Viscountess Bridgerton Kate. They pay her actress dust and debris every chance they get.
I said season 2 is literally everyone's favorite.
Like, this is the thing. Season 1, I personally don't give a fuck about season 1 because, spoiler alert, Daphne raped Simon. And I fucking hate her for that. And season 3, I think they treated them like ass. And I have a personal vendetta as a fat woman with season 3. Like, I hate you bitches for what you did in season 3. I hate you so much. But objectively, if you're talking about just the 3 seasons of Bridgerton, like not including Queen Charlotte, because I think Queen Charlotte is the best thing they ever made. But if you talk about those 3 seasons objectively, it goes 2, 3, 1. Like, and when I say objectively, I mean audience. Like, that's how the audience feels. 2, 3, 1. There are some weird bitches that think it's 3, 2, 1. And there are some weird bitches that think it's 1. And they think it's 1, and then whatever's next. And some people think 3 is first. But objectively, in terms of stats, it's 2, 3, 1. So it's actually insane to me, like, or 2, 1, 3. I don't know. 2 is number 1 is the point. So it's insane to me that their biggest couple, their biggest moneymaker, they paid them dust and debris. Because apparently they didn't even give a fuck about Jonathan Bailey until he got famous outside of Bridgerton. And that's when they started talking about Jonathan Bailey. And people clocked that. Now with Sophie, who plays Kate, I believe her first name is Sophie. Let me, Simone. See, my dumb ass. I thought Sophie sounded so familiar too because that's the girl for season 4. She's played by Simone Ashley, who is also on Sex Education, and she has a rom-com coming out, but I can't wait to watch it. The only bad thing is the nigga from After is in the rom-com, and I'm gonna have to look at him, and I can't take him seriously because he was in that bullshit. But Simone Ashley, yes, they pay her dust and debris because I read a whole thread about it, and I'm just like, oh, y'all actually hate her. Like, they didn't announce that she was going to come back for season 4. Like, they said season 4 is happening, who's going to be there, whatever the fuck. They did mention her. And then a couple months later, she tells somebody that she's being interviewed with, like, oh, she is going to be in season 4. Then, like, sometime after that, then they say she's going to be in season 4. And people are like, this interview was scheduled, like, the interview happened, like, when she said, I'm stumbling over my words. When she went on an interview and said, oh, I'm going to be in there, that information was known before Bridgerton said who was going to be in season 4. So, like, people are like, you actively left her out of that. And then somebody pointed out how she's not even listed as a main cast member. She's listed as, like, a supporting cast or some shit like that. And then other people pointed out, like, the way this is just weird. They call her Kate Sharma when they talk about her. But, like, Penelope is Penelope Bridgerton. She's a Bridgerton. Literally, she's like Countess. She's the leader of the Bridgerton. Play with her name. Mama Bridgerton don't even got as much power as she does. Like, she is the main bitch in charge. It's because she's brown. Clock it. And it's just like, what are y'all doing? And then people also pointed out a lot of the differences between the promotion for season 2 and then the promotion for season 1 and season 3. So, like, apparently they didn't get a couples photo shoot, but season 1 and season 3 did, or like they didn't get the couple interviews, but other seasons did. They had interviews, but like they had other cast members in the interviews. They didn't get their own rap party. Simone and Anthony, I think they both paid for their own rap party, like a rap party for everybody. Wow. They didn't get. There was something else that happened. I can't remember. There is something else that happened. Shonda, what the fuck are you doing? No, like Shonda actually hates brown people, like black and brown people. She actually hates them. And I should have known that when she wrote Scandal. Or I should have known that. Yeah, we should have known that. She had to hate Olivia Pope to have her running after that white man. Like, I should have known that, but I didn't clock it. But I'm clocking your tea now, Shonda, because you are obsessed with interracial relationships, specifically with white people, and it's weird. Can you name an interracial relationship Shonda wrote that didn't involve a white person? Like, she's the black Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling is the Indian Shonda Rhimes. Like, y'all are obsessed with y'all white folks. Specifically, Mindy is obsessed with white men. But I think Shonda goes both ways. Men and women. She's like, I gotta have a white in there. I'm trying to think of one. No. You can't. She has to have a white in there. Somewhere, you know. Are you all done, or do you got anything else? No, that's it. It's just, fuck Shonda Rhimes. Or Shonda Studios, Shonda Land, whatever the fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make mine quick. I don't know if I will though.
So first thing, let's just get this out the way. White people, I just want to let you know.
Oh, white people.
Everything is not meant for you.
Amen.
You do not have to understand everything that we put out there, the art that we make, the things that we say. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to be a part of it. You don't even have to acknowledge it, because when you do acknowledge it, you end up saying some stupid fucking shit and you look dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So please, if you have anything to say about the Kanye, please, if you have anything to say about the Kendrick halftime performance at the Super Bowl, I would just kindly like you to shut the fuck up. I'm saying it nice. Just shut the fuck up and don't say anything about it, because 9 times out of 10, your opinion. 9 times out of 10, your opinion is wrong.
It's invalid.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because my work friend, she told me that 2 of my white coworkers were talking about the Super Bowl, and it made me feel very uncomfortable, because they said that they were saying some very harmful things about it. They said they didn't like it. They said it was too ghetto.
Oh.
They said it. Yeah, they said they didn't understand it, and it was not kid friendly. And they should have had somebody else.
What you mean?
They should have had somebody else, and it was the worst Super Bowl performance that they have seen
every
to date.
Fucking year.
They say that every fucking year about whatever black person is up there, when we can never forget about the travesty that was Maroon 5.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I fuck with Maroon 5.
It was so
Everybody hates
bad.
Maroon 5.
It was Maya. It was so bad. No, the performance was terrible. It was objectively bad.
Is that when he showed nips?
It was a bad.
Was that him that was shirtless or some shit? And niggas was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
This.
But the sentiment that the halftime show, like, you didn't understand it and it wasn't kid friendly and like it was too ghetto for you. This is the exact sentiment that he was trying to bring up during this said halftime show, is that motherfuckers want you to shuck and jive rather than talk about the actual shit that's going on. 40 acres and a mule. This is bigger than the fucking music. Said it. He was, and the thing is, for the motherfuckers that did not understand it, I'm talking to black people specifically. For you motherfuckers that did not understand it, he literally laid it out word for word for you, and you still didn't get it.
I think I did not know Drake had as many dick riders as he did until this Kendrick beef shit. Because I've seen niggas say Kendrick just made he had the whole halftime stage, one of the biggest stages you'll ever get. He made that whole shit about Drake. Not only did he not make it about Drake, he used one diss out of like what, 5 or 6, and 2, one of the most popular songs out right now. He would have been dumb as fuck not to perform that song, because 1, that's what everybody wanted, and 2, it's one of his most popular, if not the most popular song out right now. Like, if we're talking about top 10 songs being played right now, Not Like Us is in that bitch.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
It wasn't a cultural reset.
All over.
But it was a cultural reset. Like, if you like, please. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, Drake is not sucking your dick. Drake will never see your tweets. He will never see your tweets,
and Drake, the day that we record this, Drake actually released an album. That shit is straight booty butt.
I've heard his ass, but
I heard a clip, one song. I heard him talking Spanish.
Ooh. Speaking
Spanish, and it is the most basic ass Spanish I've ever heard in my entire life, over a basic ass beat with some terrible auto-tune. My God, Drake, are you okay?
Bilingual king.
Somebody get the straight jacket. He also speaks fluent patois.
Oh,
because he's an island girl.
Oh no,
not really. He's from Canada.
Don't speak on Aubrey Graham now. Shit on Jake.
Are you cheesing, fam?
That's not.
Are you cheesing, fam?
That
is Canada. You're cheesing me, fam.
That's the UK.
But that's what he sounds like when he says that.
But that's not Canada.
He sounds like that. He sounds exactly like that when he's trying to say that.
You don't even have his Canadian accent anymore.
Exactly. It's sad. Like, Drake, sit down. You lost. Take your whipping with a pride and just go sit down
like,
somewhere.
Dang, he ate me up. And be like that.
Yeah, he ate you. He ate you up. Cause you said make something with a beat that motherfuckers can dance to. And he did exactly that and ate you up.
Political messages aside, though, I just gotta say, I just thought that was a good performance. And this is coming from someone that didn't know 90% of the shit that he performed. Like, I'm not a...
You didn't listen to GNX?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh my God, that was his new album. It was so good.
We know I've only listened to like 4 albums in my life.
Someone better squabble.
Yeah, when he said I was like, what is... I don't know what that is. But
I love squabble.
Like, you having fun doing it. When he brought SZA out, my soul transcended. It took me right back to being in the theater after Black Panther 1. And when I tell you watching Black Panther is one of my top 5 movie experiences. So, like, it just took me back. And
so
I'm like,
good.
This is fucking amazing. Like, I love niggas. Like, Black people are so amazing. Like, I love us. It was very much that. And I didn't know half the songs he performed. But I could still, like, Samuel Jackson, like, that was fucking amazing. And then I'm seeing bitches talk about Serena Williams because she was on there crip walking or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, this is so funny and not funny, haha, funny, weird. Because it was okay when Drake was throwing shots at her and her husband, the father of her child, because her and Drake were a thing for 5 seconds 50 million years ago. But it was okay when Drake was throwing shots. But now niggas talking about some Serena's obsessed with her ex. How is she obsessed with her ex? For one, Kendrick called her up and paid her to do this. For one, she got paid. You bitches don't know what a check looks like. For two, if you ask me, Maya, you remember that bitch that was talking about you the other day? A couple months ago, whatever the fuck the other day? You remember that bitch? And he had everybody singing and talking about you. Do you wanna be in my performance and shit on him? I'd be like, hell yeah. I do this shit for free, but you gonna pay me today because I'm Serena Williams.
So this goes into my next point about everything that's going on right now. On TikTok, there are a lot of gay black men or black men in general out there that want to dress up like Serena Williams and dance in a caricaturized way, wearing horse face masks and making her look crazy. I want to slap every single one of you bitches in the goddamn face because you're doing the exact same shit that they did to her when she won the US Open and she quip rocked on them motherfuckers back in the early 2000s. All them white people were like, that wasn't family friendly. That wasn't what the US represents. She should have her title stripped from her. That's exactly what the fuck you're perpetuating with that fuck shit that you're doing right now. So you bitches need to sit the fuck down and learn some goddamn manners.
They don't know though, because this is the thing. A lot of people don't know a damn thing about Serena. Like, they don't know a damn thing about anything that anybody's talking about, but they want to talk on it. They want to speak on it. You don't know.
You look like a Drake dick rider. Like go sit.
Of all the dicks to ride too. Of all the dicks.
That light skin nigga. You wanna ride a pink dick? Disgusting.
Like, that's weird to me. That's gay as hell. I'm sorry. Gay derogatory. Gay niggas.
Gay derogatory.
But also, like, those same people that are doing shit like that, like, one is minstrelsy. It's fucking minstrelsy, number one. It's misogynoir, number 2. And number 3, a lot of niggas, I think there is something inherently sick about a man who is built very masculinely like a man, dressing up like a woman who has been called a man more times than I can fucking count. Because whether you're trying to say this or not, that's part of what you're saying. You're like, and this, and maybe niggas know they doing that. They probably don't because they dumb as fuck. But this is part of the narrative you're spinning. You're calling her a man. You're saying she's a man dressed like a woman. And that pisses me off because it will be the same niggas that will be foaming at the mouth because she married this rich ass white man who got more money than y'all will ever see in your entire fucking lives. Who's a good ass partner, who was always there supporting her, good ass father, I would assume the way they seem. Like y'all mad that she married this white man, but y'all doing shit like this. Y'all have been doing this her whole career. Y'all have paid this woman and her sister, mind you, nothing but dust, debris, and disrespect, called her everything but a child of God her entire career. So now that she said, fuck y'all, because let's be honest, she tried black men. She did. She was with your King Drake, and he fumbled her. So, like, he fumbled the best, objectively, one of the best, if not the best athletes, one of the best, if not the best athlete out right now. He fumbled her. So, why you hard as fuck? So, why are we coming for Serena? What did Kendrick say? Better not speak on Serena. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's actually pissing me off. And hopefully, most of them, she'll never see most of these tweets, if any of them, But it really does piss me off because there are women who will see them. Granted, I don't even think Serena has masculine features. I think she's just a woman good at a sport, like insanely good at this very physical sport. A tall woman
good at a sport with a good build, and they're like, she looks like a man.
And they're like, there's no way that swing is natural.
You sound jealous.
That's what it is.
You're not built like Serena Williams. I wish I was built like Serena Williams, a goddess.
Like the power that woman has, she could take my head off. Like with one swing, she could take my head off. No joke. And it just makes me mad. It makes me mad. To a certain extent, they worse than the racist white people.
One more thing before we sign off. Shout out to the motherfucker that was running around with that Palestinian Sunnis flag on the Super Bowl Sunday, and they were trying to cut around, but you was just ducking and diving and shit. Shout out to you. I heard he's been banned for life. He can never step foot.
He said, I don't give a fuck.
In another NFL stadium, he said, did it look like I gave a fuck?
Like he said,
today,
I can watch
tomorrow,
the Super
or the
Bowl.
day before?
He's like, it's a game. I can watch that shit on my TV. The fuck?
Like, I do not give one hot nut fuck about what the fuck they have to say about me.
Nope.
I'm talking about the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him. And that's all I got to say. I'm done. It's late. And I'm done.
Late. I want to go to Meijer and give me some ice cream.
Right. So that was our episode of Shade and Lemonade. You can today was sponsored by Arizona Sweet Tea again.
Actually, we were sponsored by Snack Factory Pretzel Crisp, thin, crunchy pretzel crackers, party size original.
Girl, that sounds like pretzel. Some generic brand shit you got right there.
Generic? Name brand, stuff like that.
Yeah. Name brand my ass. You with your food stamps. Okay, girl.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is the end of our... Actually, is this the end of Black History Month? Let me see.
I think we got one more.
We do? My calendar won't pull up. Oh, we do.
We got one more.
Our next one's going to be the end of Black History Month.
Yeah, the next one's going to be the end of Black History Month. But you got the niggas for one more week.
Well, I mean,
and then we're going back to white shit. No,
all year. I don't know about you. You might wipe the paint off, but I'm personally black.
I do wipe the paint off.
Oh, God.
March 1st, the black paint is coming off, and I assimilate into whiteness. So that was the end of our show. I hope you guys loved it. Follow us on TikTok and Blue Sky. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night and goodbye.
I'm TS motherfucking A. We handle shit. Consider this situation. Fucking handle.